Hello folks, I'm JDporkchop and welcome to Surviving Space Engineers. Today we're going to do some building, we're going to do some testing, and we're going to do some mucking around. But right now we're doing some mining, so out of iron. So in the last episode we got those two free ships. They're being stripped down as we speak, ready for the next thing that we decided to build. I want to start really sort of aiming to get the asteroid base finished, because I think we've been doing that for long enough now. It's time to go and do something new. Probably head off to a planet or something. One little note just for right now. Let's just actually check that we're full. Yeah, we're full. Yeah, one little note just so you guys know. I have some family coming to visit over the next sort of week or so. So videos are probably going to be a little sporadic. Probably, I'm going to still try and get out at least one every other day, but I can't make any promises. But don't worry, I will. I'll make sure to make up for it when I can get back to a steady routine. But yeah, they're here for a week, and then things will be back to normal after that. So this episode should be going out tomorrow, which is Friday. And then I'll maybe try and get another one recorded for today, for Saturday as well. So what are we going to work on? Yeah, so the base, I really want to get to the point now where it is going to be finished. Wow, we accelerate so slowly. So the list of things that I think we need to get done. We need to build the back door on the tunnel. We need to, what else we need to get done? We need to get the oxygen, which is what we're going to work on today. We probably need to build some sort of fighter bay and have one little fighter or one or two little fighters. Then is there anything else? Like, I did talk about a grinding pit, but now we've got the nanite thing, it doesn't really seem worth doing. And is there anything else? We could do a welding thing, but once again we've got the nanites. We were going to do that docking tower, but I really hate the look of it. It just looks ugly. I kind of like the idea of just keeping everything inside, but it means that some of the bigger ships are just never going to be able to dock with a base. But I think we'll maybe build like a something else. Oh, and I have to fix that missile system that we built above the control center, which I had a little fiddle with off camera, and it hates me. It just hates me. So anyway, that's sort of the list of things that we need to get done. If there's any suggestions, if anybody can think of anything else they want to see get done in this base, then feel free to stick it down below in the comments. But I'm going to say right now that by episode, let's say episode 40, that gives me a nice little 6 or 7, I think this is what, 34? I think this one is? 33? I don't know. But by episode 40, we are going to be leaving this base and moving on to something new. You know, we'll probably keep coming back to this base to like build new stuff, and because obviously there's a huge amount of resources stored here, way more than we had down on the planet. But I think heading off to the planets, maybe in that atmospheric frigate thing that we captured, is probably going to be the next sort of milestone to head for. So anyway, enough talking. I am going to cut here, drop off this iron, and then we are going to maybe take the Emmental out for a spin, as it's had lots of upgrades. So I will be back shortly. Okay, so we have caught up to Mr. Gemini here. I think that's the same ship that we blew up the first time. Sure. Anyway, top deck replaced for heavy armor, bottom deck replaced for heavy armor. We've put new missile turrets in instead of the big turrets. Also, I didn't realise this at the time, and I might have mentioned this in the last video, I can't remember. But the guns didn't have they weren't set to their maximum. Just want to keep an eye on him. I'll show you this. So up the top bit. You can actually set the aiming distance, and I had it set to like 600, which is the default. So the original design of this ship actually would have worked if I just turned the aiming distance up on all the turrets, and we could have just sniped them from a kilometer out. But I'm a dumbass, so we didn't do that, and I'm not going to change it back because I can't be bothered. So we are going to try and see if it'll work, if we can sort of sit out at about 900 meters and just snipe this guy. Right, so we should be within firing distance now. Oh, I've got to turn the guns on, that would help. Well, it'll work, just the aim is terrible. I'll tell you why, it's probably because I need to bring the nose up. Bottom one probably can't, doesn't have a... Well, it would work, but we'd have to spend like an hour out here. So I'm going to turn the... turn our hydrogen thrusters on. And get a bit of speed up. There we go. It's still, we're like 600 out. He now should start opening fire on us. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Whoa! Okay, so this ship is a lot more effective now. Although that was probably a much easier target than the one that turned us into Swiss cheese last time. Let's turn this off. Oops, no, wrong button. 3, not F3. Yeah, so he kind of got minced immediately. That was pretty cool. Right, we're going to go find one more person to shoot, and then we're going to do some work on the base. I have found our next victim. Now we just gotta creep up behind him. I don't know if you can creep up behind somebody in a big, you know, floating gunship, but we're gonna try. Right, go turn the guns on. That would maybe help. What the? What are you dumbasses doing? Am I just shooting myself? Is that what's going on? I think so. Really must learn to turn the guns on. I don't think we've attacked one of these before. It's called like a gremlin something. It's not that big. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Turn the hydrogen engines on. This ship definitely does the job now. Although, once again, is this maybe just because it's a lighter ship? Right, let's give it an underside barrage. I think it's dead. Oh yeah, yeah, it's dead. Oh no, don't explode right next to me! Did it just take... It just took the front of my ship off! No! Oh my god! I cannot believe that just happened. Oh, I really am terrible at this game. Right, hold on. Wrong button. Let's turn that off. I cannot believe I did that. I was wanting to get close because I thought it was like... It seemed pretty disabled. I was like, oh yeah, we can capture another one. I was like, I'll get up right alongside, see if I can see any turrets. And we'll board her. No. Oh my... There's just nothing. There's just nothing left. It's just gone. Oh my god. Oh, what have I done? Oh. Okay, back to base. It was doing so well. It was... when we hadn't really taken any massive damage. Okay, the turret got a little bit dented. Oh, it must have got repaired by the... Oh yeah, by the repair thingy. The regeneration. And the front end had got a bit of a beating. But there was new armour behind... Well, there was. There was a load of armour plating here, so it wouldn't have really mattered. It was doing so well. There's just nothing. Okay. Back to base. If we can make it. Just go out the front. Just go out the massive hole. Used to be my ship. Oh my god. Right. I'll see you back at base. I have managed to limp my way home. Not only did this thing get the inside wrecked, but then there were some parts that had like come loose and were floating around inside, and as we float around it did even more damage. So that's why the front is missing, because there was a missile pod clanging around. So, yeah, not really a lot left on the insides. I'll set up the projector and begin the repairs. For whatever. I tell you, there's so little left, you might as well just scrap it and make a new one, but no, I'll get it repaired. She's definitely living up to her name. Anyway, onwards. So, as we spoke about, definitely going to aim towards having most of this base finished in the next 5-6 episodes. So, some of it I'm going to do on camera, some of it I'm going to do off camera. The thing that I have been up to is, we go through here, I have made a nice new room for us to go play in. So that's the power room, a couple episodes ago. That heads up to the big tower that is completely unfinished. There's lots of unfinished parts to this base. I realise I sort of just... I try and keep it exciting, you know, like, well, as exciting as it can be, I guess. But I definitely... I don't want to, like, fix on one thing for too long. We need oxygen tanks and 2 generator. So, I'm thinking probably for now let's just put 1 down, and we don't even need to weld them up actually because the nanites will do it. And then over here I'm going to put, hold on, let's just make sure they're round the right way. Turn that, yeah, let's have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now, I don't think we're ever going to need 6 tanks of oxygen, but, you know, who cares? So, I suppose while we're at it, let's put 2 of these down. So we now have the 2 oxygen generators and 6 tanks for the stuff to flow into. Now, hydrogen, I'm going to put that somewhere different. And to be honest, I don't really know if we need to store hydrogen. Obviously, we don't need it for power because we're not using those hydrogen engines, because otherwise I'd spend my entire time blooming mining ice. And I mined up a huge big lump of uranium. I don't think we've even used half of it yet. There's still tons of it in there. These are all full, by the way. There you go, 200,000 units. So yeah, I mean, we're not short on stuff, that's for sure. Short on, wow, yeah. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so hydrogen. So I thought, well, the only thing we might need it for is like if we're docking a ship, we could transfer the hydrogen from one tank into another, but I don't know if there's actually a mechanic to do that. Not that I know of. Let's go and have a look at the tank in here. If it's still intact. Right, so where's the hydrogen? Where's the hydrogen? Oh, there they are, okay. For a second there, I was like, oh no, they're gone. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Stockpile on by air vents. So refill, I think that just refills the bottles, doesn't it? Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure we can do that. So I'm thinking hydrogen tanks aren't really a thing. Like, are going to be worth doing. I'm lost. Which way out? That way. This way. Okay. Let's get out of here. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But for now, I'm just not going to bother. Because that's the only ship that we have, I think, that needs hydrogen. Oh no, that one needs it as well, doesn't it? The atmospheric frigate. To be honest, I hate using hydrogen anyway. I wish I hadn't put hydrogen engines in that thing, but they do give you that massive speed boost if if you're trying to intercept things. So I think that is that. Should we just go in and see now? And see the vents that I've put in place. I haven't put any vents in here yet, but I have put that there so that that room will get pressurized. I suppose I should do the same with the oxygen room. Or I can just stick a vent on top. That's what we'll do. Ooh. Where is them? There we go. That one, and that's the other one. So I guess we'll just stick this on the top. Okay. So this room should get ventilated. This room has that, so that's fine. The hallway doesn't have a door, so it's just part of this room. This room doesn't have a vent yet, but I will put one in. This one has one. Here. Well, this corridor. And yeah, we are already pressurizing. And in here, which is another thing that, I mean, we started this like 7 episodes ago and I still haven't finished it. I do like a little bit here and there, including putting in the air vents, changing the stairwell a little bit. It's around here? Yeah, there we go. So in here, we have air vents. That should pressurize this whole building. The only thing I worry about is some of the rooms have doors on them. So what I'll do is put the slatted windows on. Show you. Like these rooms. These are all. They hold there. They do hold, right? If I close that door, it's not going to just magically empty of oxygen. So it should be fine. Shut. So yeah, there we go. Finally, the base is finally oxidized. It's only taken us like 10 episodes, 15 episodes, something ridiculous like that. But we're gonna keep working on these little finishing touches. I mean, some of them we've got huge amounts to do, but definitely aiming to get this base finished and then move on to something else. Maybe a capital ship, maybe moving to planets, maybe another base. I don't want to do another base, I can't be bothered doing another base. We've done 2 big bases. We'll go build a capital ship, that's what we'll do. So, I know this is a bit of a short episode, but as I said, I've got family at the moment, so I'm trying to sort of throw some videos together real quick. So, bear with me, and I hopefully will have more stuff coming through this week, and then I'll have more time for better stuff next week. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, stick a like, F in chat for the Emmental, stupid spaceship, and I'll see you in the next one.